y'all, today's grocery haul is really huge. I bought a lot of groceries. We are always looking for new ideas to save money on groceries and keep our grocery budgets under control. And I know that purchasing meat like chicken, fish, beef, pork, all of that takes a huge chunk out of our grocery budgets. So the new idea that I'm trying is buying a month's worth of meat so that I only need to buy perishable foods like veggies, fruits, milk, eggs, things like that. Let's get into this grocery haul. I'm going to show you everything that I bought, including the price of how much everything costs.
This was the only can of butter flavored cooking spray that Aldi had, and I'm glad I was there to grab it. I got 3 cartons of chicken stock because I'm trying to build my stockpile back up. And you know, Thanksgiving will be here before you know it, so it's never too early to start stocking up for that. I have 1 box of Jiffy in my pantry. I grabbed 3 more. I usually cook this when we're having collard greens or red beans and rice. My family seems to love my honey bun cake recipe, so I grabbed 2 boxes of the yellow cake mix for that, and I will use the chocolate cake mix to make chocolate cookies with powdered sugar sprinkled on top. I grabbed 2 boxes of cornbread and 2 boxes of chicken flavored stuffing. This will be a side item for those days when I make chicken. I cook onion soup mix all the time with a lot of recipes, but right now I'm really stocking up for Thanksgiving. This is how I don't go broke buying food for just that one holiday. I bought 2 boxes of vanilla wafers with the intention of cooking a banana pudding. Well, I had no idea that whipped cream was in high demand because I couldn't find it anywhere. Whipped cream and pie crust were out of stock at 2 Walmarts, Kroger, Albertsons, and Aldi. And I was like, what is really going on? This grocery haul is all about stocking up, so I grabbed enough sugar to last the remainder of this month. Something new that I've started doing is checking the Walmart app while I'm in Aldi to see which store is the cheapest. According to the Walmart app, sugar was cheaper at Aldi. I got 4 cans each of green beans and sweet peas. This will make a great side item when I cook chicken, meatloaf, or Salisbury steak. I have about 4 cans of fire roasted diced tomatoes in my pantry already. I wanted to build my stockpile because I do use this a lot in a lot of dishes that I cook, and I always get fire roasted because of the flavor. I currently have about 4 cans of tomato sauce in my pantry, just like with the fire roasted diced tomatoes, and I wanted to continue to build my stockpile with that as well, so I grabbed 4 more. Because I use this so often, it's hard to keep this in stock. I grabbed 2 bottles of vegetable oil. I still haven't gotten my air fryer, but I also don't fry that often. This is used more when I bake cakes or foods that require vegetable oil. Since I started cooking meatloaf, I go through a lot of ketchup. It's the base for the sauce. And I grabbed 2 bottles since it was on sale at Aldi, and I should have grabbed more because I don't know when it's going to be this price again. The cantaloupe was kind of an impulse buy. It wasn't on my grocery list, but since we haven't had any in a long time, and with it being on sale, I just grabbed 2. When it comes to cheese, I usually get Munster and Havarti cheese, but this week I went with Kobe Jack and provolone. We ran out of sweet relish last week, so I grabbed a jar of relish, and this usually lasts about 3 months. I only use it for my deviled eggs, my tuna, and sometimes my hot dogs. The lemonade was on sale at Aldi this week, so I grabbed 2. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can make an Arnold Palmer whenever I make tea again. For those of you who don't know what an Arnold Palmer is, it's a half lemon, half tea drink. Y'all, I was so annoyed when I went to cook a honey bun cake and realized that I didn't have enough sour cream. The meatloaf recipe also calls for sour cream, and now that I'm cooking more recipes that require sour cream, I tend to run out faster. But I got 2 this time to ensure that I have enough to make the meals that I'm making this week. Milk is another item that I check the Walmart app for to see if the price is higher or lower before purchasing at Aldi. And today it was only a penny difference, so I went ahead and got it. The butter was on sale at Aldi and I grabbed 3. The green tea was an impulse buy. My kids love this drink, and it was a little over $1 cheaper than the Lipton brand at Walmart. I grabbed 2 tomatoes. One will be sliced for homemade burgers and the other diced and used for salads. My daughter is obsessed with sweet potatoes. Since her palate is so limited, I'm proud of her for trying something new and loving it. The brioche buns are for the homemade burgers, and I'm also going to be cooking the knockoff Chick-fil-A sandwich. And I've said this several times, but once you try these Aldi brioche buns, it's really hard to go back to regular buns. Chili dogs are on the menu this week, and the hot dog buns are for those chili dogs. We eat a lot of sandwiches and toast, so bread doesn't last that long around here. I'm going to freeze one loaf so that it doesn't go bad while we're eating the first loaf. I have about 6 frozen packs of celery left, so I got another bag of celery at Aldi to add to what I already have. This will make about 4 to 5 additional packs of celery. Y'all, it's been a long time since I've run completely out of onions. I still make my meals without them because I try not to go to the store midweek. So I figured I would get 2 things of onions. This will last until my next grocery run. I had run completely out of ginger too. I add this to my mango, pineapple, and banana smoothie. I also make ginger tea sometimes before bed. I bought the cosmic apples again this week because they were on sale, and my son really loves these apples. I should have gotten 2 bags because one won't make it to the end of this week. Bell peppers is another staple that I was completely out of. I grabbed 2 bags, so that's 6 bell peppers, which I can use in 6 different meals. I didn't really need garlic, but I picked some up anyway, and now I'm stocked for the rest of the month. Grapes were on sale this week, and I only grabbed 1 bag. I stocked up on blocked cheese at Kroger, so I'll be making cheese and grapes snack packs. This is a lot of eggs, y'all, but what I'm going to do is take 1 carton and make breakfast bites, and then I'm going to take another carton of eggs and boil them. So that way I'll have ready-made boiled eggs for when I need them. And I use them in my tuna or salad, or we just eat them with salt and pepper. Y'all, I found this recipe for chicken enchiladas and corn tortillas. It's the base for this recipe. I can't wait to try it out. Grass-fed beef was on sale this week at Aldi for $3.99. Can y'all believe that? And there was a limit of 6. So I went ahead and made 2 trips and got 12. And this will last us for the remainder of the month. One of the ingredients in my meatloaf is ground turkey. So we'll be having meatloaf each week for 3 weeks this month. I also stocked up on hot dog franks because they were on sale at Aldi. Y'all, I'm telling you, I was not playing with these sales this week. I definitely grabbed enough meat to get us through the whole month of July. Let's look at everything I got at Aldi. Moving right along to my Walmart haul. The sausage with added sage is for my spaghetti recipe. Whenever I cook spaghetti, it always makes 2 days worth. So with 2 rolls of sausage, this will make 4 days worth of spaghetti. My kids have literally been cooking breakfast every morning, like a full course breakfast with pancakes, eggs, bacon, grits, everything. And they told me before I went to the store that we were out of bacon, so I grabbed a pack. The smoked sausage is for when I cook red beans and rice. Just like spaghetti, it makes 2 days worth. Now that we have half and half, we are back to drinking coffee every day. That small carton of half and half that I bought in my last grocery haul didn't make it to the end of the week. It barely made it to 3 days. I only need a few tablespoons of buttermilk for my sweet potato pie, but the remainder will be used to marinate my oven fried chicken. This makes your meat super moist and delicious. The potato salad is for when I cook barbecue chicken. I wanted to get some Bush's baked beans to go along with it, but they said find me. Those shelves were completely clean. I'm going to clean and chop this romaine lettuce and prepare it for this week's salads. And I'm also going to save a few leaves for our homemade burgers. I use the Hawaiian Punch water packets to give my water flavor. And these things go so fast when you're drinking a lot of water. And I keep these on my DIY snack bar. I bought these sugar cookies to go along with our 4th of July meal. I was fully prepared to put them back had they rung up $12 because from the area that I got them from, that sign said $12 and I was not about to pay that much money for these cookies. I just knew that I was making banana pudding, but when I went to 3 different stores and couldn't find whipped cream, I knew that that was not happening. I bought 8 cans of red beans to make my red beans and rice recipe. Last grocery haul, I bought these beans in a bag, which is infinitely cheaper than the can, but it takes so much more time to cook, which proved to me that my time is way more important than money. Since we're having chili dogs, I grabbed 3 cans of hot dog chili. Chili dogs will be on the menu 3 times this month. I'm going to use this canned chicken in my enchilada recipe. Now it does call for rotisserie, but I think I can get away with the canned chicken. Sloppy joes are my go-to meal when I don't feel like cooking cooking a full course dinner. I grabbed a 2 thick and chunky and 2 of the bold flavored sauce. The Taco Bell Chipotle sauce is for the beef empanadas and my homemade spicy potato tacos. I have about 2 tablespoons of the Worcestershire sauce left, so I picked up a bottle. I'm going to be making oven fried chicken this week, and I always use the extra crispy seasoned mix. I'm trying something new with my fur baby. These chicken packets cost about the same as the dog food packets. And since he won't touch his dog food at all, what I'm going to do is mix his food in with this chicken. And hopefully that will get him to eating his dog food. My husband and I are the only ones in the house who eats potatoes, so I only grabbed 2. This is a side item for when I cook meatloaf and Salisbury steak. I bought elbow macaroni with the intention of making homemade mac and cheese, and I'll probably cook this with the oven fried chicken. My daughter requested Chef Boyardee, so I grabbed 2 for her. She already had 3 in the pantry. I bought more bananas for my smoothies and maybe a banana pudding if I can find whipped cream when I go back to the store. More lemons for my tea, and once I make my tea, I chop my lemons up and put them in a mason jar. What I do with those lemons is I put them in my garbage disposal and add baking soda, and that freshens my garbage disposal up. So over the course of the month, I'm going to have oven fried chicken, mesquite grilled chicken, and smoky bacon chicken. We have chicken at least once per week, and I have a month's worth all together. Moving on to my non-food items. My fur baby seems to like chicken flavored treats this week, so I grabbed him a bag. He's so picky. It's hard to tell what he likes from week to week. I like to keep a clean and sanitized home, so when I'm buying bleach, I always check to make sure that it says kills 99.9% of germs. The Vaseline and hydrocortisone are for the spider bites that I experienced this past weekend while I was in the deep country. It bit me about 4 times and swelled my entire hand up. The office for when my family opens the door to let the dog out to use it, and they let mosquitoes in. For some reason, the mosquitoes come immediately to me, so I got this off to prevent that. Now, this home defense is for my peace of mind. Even though the spider bit me while I was in the deep country, hundreds of miles from my house, in my mind, they are everywhere. So I'm going to spray around my house, especially my sunroom where all of the insects and geckos tend to live. I programmed my sprinkler system a while back, and it's been going since about the end of May. A few weeks ago, I ran a test to make sure that everything was working like normal, which I should have done when I first programmed it, and I noticed that 4 sprinkler heads were broken. So I bought more to replace those broken ones. The cost was $5.27, but if you buy 6, you get them for $4.28. So I saved a few coins by getting 6. My husband and I made a quick Target run because I saw that they have the buy 3 get a $10 gift card deal going. I ended up getting 3 Downy Unstoppables, and I received a $10 gift card. Now I'm going to roll that $10 gift card and get 3 more when I go back and get another gift card and roll that into another deal. Y'all, Donna's recipe is the truth. I keep my hair in protective style for the most part, but when I do lay it down to wash it, I can tell that it has grown a lot since using this. And I've also been using this on my kids' hair, and their hair has grown a lot. Moving on to my Albertsons and Kroger haul. Sweet Baby Ray's was 99 cents this week, so I grabbed 5. You had to buy 5 in order to get it for 99 cents. The Doritos and Cheetos were part of the digital deals. The box was on sale for $8.99. I took full advantage of the blocked cheese because I'm going to be making grapes and cheese snack packs. My kids really love the Chobani flips. The last time I bought these, they demolished them in less than a week. I had no idea they liked this stuff that much. Now, the one complaint they did have is I didn't buy enough of their favorite flavors. So next time, I'm taking them with me so that they can pick out their own flavors. The grill mates were on sale for buy one, get one free. So you can best believe I loaded up. Once I get all of these groceries put away, I'm going to wash and marinate my chicken and then stick it in the freezer until I'm ready to cook it. Albertsons had their cases of Coke on sale for 3 for $10.98. I got lucky and grabbed the last Mountain Dew Baja Blast. My family loves this flavor. The corn on the cob was 9 cents each. The limit was 8, so I got as many as I was allowed to get. Now, what I should have done was added the coupon to my husband's card so that I could have gotten 16, but that's okay too. I'll wash these and break them in half, which will make side items for 2 meals. I also got Bluebell ice cream since it was on sale, and I only buy this brand when it goes on sale because paying $9 for ice cream is just plain ridiculous.